Do I? I slipped in my makeup again. I was doing so good at not doing that too. This is the newest addition to my morning routine. I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks, I want to say. A week and a half, something like that, but I got the 5-minute journal. I'll link it down below. I got it in the oatmeal color. I think it's such a pretty book. But I've just been starting my days with this. On each page there is a quote, and then you start going into the little journal prompt. So you have 3 for the morning, what you're grateful for, what would make today great, and a daily affirmation. And then at night, before you go to bed, you do like highlights of the day and what you learned. So I'm gonna work on this, and then I'm gonna properly intro this vlog. I was just grabbing my yoga mat, and as you can see, I have dumped coffee all over myself, the curtain, the windowsill. Oh God. Oh, off to a great start this morning. Sometimes I cannot believe these things when they happen. Man, how did I do that? I was having such a chill morning, man. Great way to start the vlog. Good morning. I smell like coffee. There's coffee all over me. There's coffee all over my yoga mat. Trying to go to my workout class. You know, like, what other way to start any video of mine other than like just a mess? I really did not plan on this video going like this, but this is just my life. So good morning. Welcome back to another vlog if you've been here before. If not, welcome. My name's Jill, and I'm filming a morning routine, a summer morning routine. I know it's the end of August when you're seeing this, and I was like this close to not filming one, but everywhere I go I tell myself I'm going to film a morning routine, and then I never do. I think, one, I'm just never satisfied with my mornings. I feel like I can always change something. I can do something better for myself, because my mornings are all about like doing things that are good for me, doing things that make me feel good, and I do my best to like do that consistently. And my mornings change a lot, so I don't have like a day-to-day thing all the time, but I do things like pretty consistently that you'll see in this vlog, that you've seen in all my other vlogs. I wake up, I make a coffee, I go to a yoga class, and that's like what I'm doing this morning. I'm starting this morning a little later than normal. It's 9:15. I have a 9:30 class, and I'm just gonna make it actually. Normally I don't even make my coffee until after class, but I couldn't get into the 8 a.m. class, so I had to book the 9:30 a.m. class, which I've never had to do before. This is the first time I've done this. Everything is weird today. I don't know what's going on. The 8 a.m. was like sold out, booked out, so that's already weird. So I made my coffee first, did my 5-minute journal. That's a new thing you guys haven't seen yet. It's like to really focus on positivity like in your day, rather than like thinking of the negatives and just thinking like how the positives can change your life. Obviously, like, your life isn't always positive, no one's is, but it's just to like help focus on it a bit more. So that's been my morning. I've made a mess. I'm going to yoga, but as I was saying, you'll see a lot of this like same thing. Some days I have to like work early in the morning, like at like 10:30, so my morning is like condensed, where I go to yoga, I make food, get myself ready, and then I go. And then some days I have more time for other things, and that's this morning. I have some more time. Let's go to yoga. I can't believe I just started this video like this. This is a mess. Oh man. I guess this is reality though, so welcome to my reality. I don't want to say a mess because I don't want to manifest a mess of a reality, but sometimes things don't go as planned. Let's just say that. We've showered, we've moisturized, we've worked out. I love my fluffy robe. I really all I would like to do is crawl into bed right now. What time is it? It's like 10. It's like 10. I was waiting for my roommates to get done. That's also why I started the vlog in the car today, is because the roommates were like getting ready and I was just like letting them do their thing. I was trying not to interrupt them. But showered, I did the full hair wash today. Feeling good, feeling fresh. It's 11 o'clock. How come I thought it was 10? It's 11. I just like got out of the shower, moisturized, did all that. Can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. I'm like behind on my schedule because normally I go to yoga at 8 in the morning, as you guys know. But today I went to the later class, which I never do, so I'm a little all over the place. But I'm going to do a little like morning tidy. I feel like you guys know I do this, whether you follow me on TikTok or you watch the vlogs. I always do like a morning tidy of like the bedroom, of the kitchen. I just need a clean space during the day, especially when I have like mornings off, like, and I don't have to work till the night. This week I had to work 3 doubles and I only have 2 mornings off, so I don't like do this all day every day. But on the mornings where I have like this, like full mornings, I try to do some cleaning. So I'm gonna start with the bed, throw some laundry in, tidy the kitchen, and then I'm gonna make some breakfast because I am hungry. I started using these Tide Pods. They're the Free and Gentle, and I really like them because ever since I had like my arm thing, if you guys remember, I have been switching over to all like, not natural detergent, but anything that says like Free and Gentle and anything like that. So I tried the pods for the first time. Just pop them in, just one, and that's it. And I actually really like them. So I wanted to give you a little like mini review because I spoke about them a few weeks ago. Right. Also, I wanted to show you these press-on nails I started using. They're from the brand Kiss. I really like them. I filed them down a lot. They don't look like the most natural ever, but I think like for $7, they work fine. Like they do fall off sometimes, so I have to glue them back on, but they work. Again, $7 as opposed to $70. I just laid out all of my roommates' like dishes. We always do this for each other. Like if one of us is at work and we need the dishwasher, like I'll put their stuff on the counter, let it dry out, and then like reload. So I put actually a load in this morning. It was like a mixed stuff of all of our stuff. So I was just unloading it. I heated the oven. I'm going to work on making myself food. I'm very hungry. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna put some hash browns in the oven. I think I'm just gonna do one. I've been like eating the same thing all summer long. This is such like a late summer morning routine, but this is just what I've been doing, and I kind of just wanted to share it because this is what I'm doing this summer. I like fixate on the same foods for like a while, and it's been a breakfast sandwich lately. So I'm gonna throw that in the oven. I'm gonna do that now just so I can get it started, and then we'll go from there. Set 8-minute timer. Okay, hash browns in. I like put it on for half the time, then I flip it and then like put it on again, just so it cooks through. I'm watching a vlog. I've been watching Brianna Tata, I think that's her last name. I found her through her Disney videos, but she posts like a bunch of like lifestyle stuff too. I've been watching her and I found out recently that she is a New England girl, which is super fun because I never see New England vloggers, so that's fun. My mornings are very simple. It's like, I try my best to like nourish my body and take care of myself in the morning, because usually towards the end of the day is when I'm working and I have to deal with people, and I just like, if I don't spend the time like this to myself during the day, I get like a bit overwhelmed and overstimulated, and I just need to like take some time to focus on me in the morning. So that's what I try to do. I try to make that like my focus for everything I do, so that'd be like the reason I do some things. Like if I'm gonna do my 5-minute journal, it's because I'm trying to like add more positivity. What is that? What does that sound? Ugh, people are outside, I think. But I'm trying to like add more positivity into my life. If I'm working out, it's because I'm trying to like do well for my body and like take care of my body physically, mentally. Food, same thing, physically, mentally. And so I think I've just been like doing really good at focusing on that this summer, and that's something that I think, this is a part of why I didn't do a morning routine for so long, because I was so lost and out of focus with my like day-to-day and like my priorities for so long. So we're finally back into it, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm gonna make some food, and that's gonna be, it's gonna be that, and then we're gonna tidy up the kitchen. Oh, I put laundry in, as you saw, and I talked about my fake press-on nails. They're really not bad for like being $7. Look at that, not horrible. Could be worse.
We try to keep days cool and that like dampness stays out of the air. To work for the day. I actually Friday night, Corey had notebooks away like the week, and they chatted out really quickly as well before with the laundry, but usually I have to like 2 minutes.
Oh, she's a little burnt today. That's okay. So I get this sourdough from, oh my god, not sourdough. This is a ciabatta. I get this from Trader Joe's. It is my favorite. I stick it in the oven and then I like flip it after a few minutes because I don't have a toaster. So I have yet to like, I don't know, feel the urge to go out and buy one. So I just throw it in the oven and it works just the same. Sometimes even better because the middle stays soft. I'm using Earth Balance butter. Normally I use like a little square tub, but they didn't have it at the store when I ordered it on DoorDash, so they just got me this, which is fine. So I butter both sides of the ciabatta. It just makes it better. The butter makes a huge difference, I've noticed. Okay, can we like spread, please? I want melted nice butter, please, and thank you. Okay, I feel like now I put too much butter on it. I like thicker cut bacon, so that's the one I always use, and I don't like it too crispy. Most of the time I use 2 eggs because more protein, as well as just like I'm hungry after my workout, but I only used 1 egg today because I wasn't that hungry. And the other day I used 2 eggs when I wasn't that hungry. Myron had to finish my breakfast, so I don't know. I'm just going with what my body feels. I have garlic salt, yum. Pepper, look how good that looks. Phenomenal. I have a Trader Joe's hash brown. I hope this is cooked all the way because I forgot to set the second timer. I don't know how I forgot that, but I didn't hear it go off because I was watching vlogs. Alright, and then the last thing, always Chick-fil-A sauce, so yum. And then this is random, but I'm having this morning. I don't have this every day. I heard about this chocolate milk. I know this sounds like very young and childish, okay? I feel like I need to face you while I say this. I know this sounds very young and childish, but this milk has 13 grams of protein in it, and I like the taste of chocolate, and I don't like the taste of like normal milk. I don't like it. I don't like just a glass of milk. I don't like it. But I like chocolate milk, so this is like 13 grams per serving. So I just put in like a decent amount just to get a little extra protein in. What is that sound? Living on a main road, man, I hear so much random shit. Cleaning as I go, tidying as I go. Yum. Amazing. Alright. I swear half my days are just cleaning up after myself. Well, that's life, you know? You make the mess, you clean the mess. This pod ripped earlier, but I'm still gonna try to use it. Start Perfect.
I went up to her and I was like, you're human, I'm human, like this is too. Love your face. Great. I just realized I actually have on my door, which is perfect. I don't know what to comfort zone. Well, I'm gonna branch out. I don't know. And then I got this sweater with like kind of cool. It looks kind of big. I guess these are little bras.
Okay, so this is the end of this vlog, and I realized I didn't film the end of this video. How? I don't know. I don't know. I thought I did, and then I was looking back, I'm like, Jill, you didn't even end this. For the sake of consistency, I have the same shirt on as I did the other day. I'm about to do my makeup and get ready to go to work. I do this every day, so it's very much like the same as what I was just filming in this vlog, except I have different nails and I have pimples right here. So sorry if you don't like that, but I like realized I didn't film this, and I was like, why the heck didn't I film this? I didn't realize until I was editing. So I figure let's talk as I get ready. I started with the e.l.f. Sun Touchable sunscreen. This is my favorite thing ever. I feel very glowy. I look very glowy. There's SPF, obviously. It's a nice little primer for my makeup. Though I know nothing about makeup at all. I know nothing. I figure while I get ready, we talk about some non-negotiables that I have for the morning. So I'm putting on some concealer. It's the Tarte Faceless Concealer. But I wanted to talk about just like my non-negotiables for the morning, just like how I structure my mornings, because I was editing this vlog, and this is how I realized I didn't film this clip, and I was thinking like I didn't even talk about like why I do things really, or the reasons for anything in the morning. And I'm not gonna make this part too long, because I don't want this to be a super long video, but I have like some non-negotiables in the morning. It's how I structure my days to make me feel the best in my day. Not everybody does the same thing, so if you don't do these things, that's fine. Like, I feel like for a long time I didn't want to film this video because I would compare myself to other creators because their mornings would look so different than mine. Sorry, this lighting is changing, but I would feel kind of like I wasn't doing enough, or that I had to do more, like I wasn't doing enough wellness things, and I wasn't doing enough this, that, and the other thing. And the truth is, like, I work a full-time job. Most of the time I work overtime. I'll work doubles. I have to answer to other people on a certain schedule. Like, I don't have time to create my own schedule. So sometimes like I'd have my 1 hour morning routine, not today, but like most days I'll like work a double. I'll have my 1 or 2 hour morning routine and be like, shit, I didn't do anything today. How are all these people doing all these things? It's because they have the time. Like, they can create their own schedule. They carved out the time in the day to have this routine for themselves. Whereas like, if my manager tells me to come in at 10 in the morning, I'm coming in at 10 in the morning. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. If you see this video and you're looking at me and thinking like, oh my god, how does she have all these healthy habits, or how does she go to a workout class in the morning? If you can't go to workout class in the morning, don't go to workout class in the morning. You know, go at night, or whatever works for you. If you don't want to journal, don't journal. I think that's something that I learned over the years with trying to figure out what worked best for me, was to stop looking at what everybody else is doing. Sure, use it as inspiration, but don't constantly look at other people, because you're constantly comparing yourself. You're always going to feel like you're not doing enough. Your life doesn't look like this, that, and the other thing. You want this different, you want that different, and that's just like not how life works. So for me, I really had to like sit with myself and see what felt best. Using Milani blush and a, what is this? Real Techniques blush brush, number 14, Petal Primavera. It's very old. I started to think like what I wanted my mornings to look like, how did I want my days to go, and that's how I came up with kind of like my non-negotiables, things that were like not up for debate in the morning for myself. Like, and sometimes I'm really bad at this and I fail at this, but other times I'm like really good at it. And yeah, I think a lot of it's self-discipline, and like making myself do things even when I don't want to. But some of my non-negotiables, for example, waking up at 7 in the morning, that is something that pretty much most days, unless it's like a day off, I'm doing, because I don't have a lot of time as is outside of my full-time job. I have hobbies I want to do. I want to edit YouTube videos. I want to read books. I want to go work out. There's things in life I want to do other than work. So I had to create very strict habits for myself. So waking up at 7 in the morning, that's a big one, because that is time I have before my whole day starts for me. it's important to take care of me before I can interact and take care of everybody else around me. I have to take care of myself. So waking up at 7 in the morning is a great time because I can like set myself up for success. It's about an hour before my workout classes on most days. I know when I was filming this vlog, I ended up going to a 9:30 class. That is so like out of the ordinary from my usual routine, but it gives me a little time in the morning to get myself like ready for my class, to do my 5-minute gratitude journal, to kind of get my head right for the day, to eat a little something, like a little snack before my class. So waking up at that time, like I'm not rushing out the door. Oh, and I don't go on my phone in the morning either at that time. I wait until after my yoga class to go on my phone because I noticed myself would get a little anxious in the morning if I'm like right away looking at my phone. I'm looking at all the people I need to respond to, all the things I need to do for the day. I'm looking on social media, looking at all these other people's lives, and all these different thoughts are running through my head before I can even think for myself in the morning. So those are like the two biggest ones as soon as I open my eyes. 7 in the morning when my alarm's going off, and no phone. So that's kind of how I start my day. My workouts are sometimes a non-negotiable. Like if I'm extremely tired and like I know my body like just needs to sleep, I'm gonna sleep. But I do try to work out consistently. I care about my body physically and I would like to take care of it. I know it's good for my mental health as well, and that's very important to me because I have like struggled with my mental health over the past few years a lot. And I noticed that when I'm doing workouts and like especially yoga, which is like really focusing on centering yourself and your mind and breathing and very simple things that make a big difference in my days. So that's really important to me. And then the other thing, non-negotiable, is food and water. Like, I know that sounds like very basic and straightforward, but for a long time I was not focusing on like what I was eating or eating in general. Like I kind of would like skip breakfast and I'd be like, oh, I'll eat after, or like water. My water intake was like all over the place. Speaking of, so I've structured my mornings to have this routine where I'm eating at a certain time or when I'm hungry, because it's important. Like you got to take care of yourself. You have to eat to feel energized. You have to eat to, it's fuel for your body, you know? So those are just some non-negotiables I have. I don't have any other crazy things that I do in the morning. Oh, there's water on my hand. At first I was like editing this video and I was thinking like, geez, Jill, like your morning routine is boring, so basic, but like that's just my morning. And I know most people have a similar morning. I think just my key tips over the years since I've learned like what works for me is to just experiment, see what works for you, feel it out. If you don't like something, don't do it. If you do like something, do more of it, you know, within reason and balance, obviously. And also I learned habit stacking, huge. Everything I just spoke about are all habits. So like waking up at a certain time is a habit, not going on the phone in the morning is a habit, doing a journal thing is a habit. Habit stacking is huge. Like add one thing in over time. Like I had my whole morning routine other than my 5-minute journal until recently, like the past few weeks. That has only been added in recently and now it's part of my routine. So I think like little habits slowly added to your days also help build like a routine that you might want for yourself. So habit stacking is huge for me, non-negotiables. And then I think just like being open to change and willing to change things if they're not working, I think is big, because not every day, I talked about this in this vlog, do I have the same exact long morning routine. Some days I can do like my main 4 things that I listed, which is like wake up, journal, go to yoga, and run out the door for work and eat. And that's it. Like sometimes I can't clean, sometimes I can't read, sometimes I can't edit vlogs, sometimes I don't have time for that in the morning. Like on my longer mornings like this, I love because I don't have to go into work until a little later in the day, but not everybody has that like same casual routine, and that's fine. So find what works for you. Don't put too much stress or pressure on yourself. Also though, self-discipline, it's big. If you want to accomplish something, if you want your day to look a certain way, if you want to have a certain routine, self-discipline. The only person who's going to do it is you. The only way you're going to do something is if you do it. Like there's no secret magic anything. You just have to do it. And that's like a hard pill to swallow. For a while I would be kind of like beating myself up, like trying to find like the answers like to make things easier, but there's no like you just gotta do it. There's no easy or anything. Like sometimes waking up and getting out of bed isn't fun. Starting the day sucks, you know, but having a routine that you like and that you enjoy and doing things in the morning before you have to interact with other people and before your responsibilities are falling on top of you, finding things that make you feel good is the best way to like start your day. Because let me tell ya, I'll be the first to say, I hate dealing with people in the morning. I don't like talking to people. I don't want to look at people. I just want to be by myself. I want to focus on my own head. I want to get my head straight for the day, and then I will focus on my responsibilities and other people. All right, that's gonna end this vlog. After my long rant, my little chat about non-negotiables and creating a happy, healthy morning for yourself, I hope you all are doing that. And if you're not doing that, I hope you are doing things that make you feel good. This is just my current summer morning routine, what I've been doing this whole summer. I know it's like September when you're seeing this, so I finally got around to editing this and filming this clip. I can't believe I didn't film this clip. I'm so mad. But thank you all for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this morning routine. This is my life and I'm sharing it, so I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and I hope you have a great morning or a great morning routine if you're starting to build one. And I love you all, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.